Austin, Texas. Lon Harris.
Is it still the first day?
Well,
that
this
true?
is actually, I traveled on Wednesday, so this is really my third day.
Feels like day 18.
But day one of our live coverage.
2 hours ago, and it feels
amazing.
like day
We haven't
18.
introduced you yet. This
Oh,
is
sorry.
all right.
I'm not
It's
here.
like a
Judy,
stranger's voice. You want to introduce Judy Greer, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome her right now.
Look at that, it's Judy
Her movie
Greer.
Fresno is here
Yes.
at the festival.
Fresno is in Austin.
Yes, it is.
That
Fresno's
is
in
so
Austin.
dumb.
For
I'm sorry I
one
said that.
week only.
How many times have you told that joke
Fresno
today?
I've never
comes
said
to
it before.
Austin.
I came up with it just now, right on the
Oh,
spot.
I feel good.
Tell us a little. I mean, you and Natasha Lyonne, you're playing this like close sort of sisterly relationship. What kind of conversations did you have? Did you fill in a lot of the backstory for these characters? I mean, just in
Yeah.
your discussions with each other preparing to play Shannon and Martha.
Yeah, we did. We did a lot of rehearsal before we started shooting, which is very rare. And it's so weird in movies. You do a movie for $1 trillion, maybe.
You made
And
$1
don't
trillion
rehearse
for
at
this
all.
movie?
But like some movies, you rehearse for a couple of days. This one we rehearsed for a while, and so we got to go through a lot of our backstory, and we kind of put those pieces together. I think it helps a lot when you're dealing with such a close relationship between two people.
And it's I feel like a really nice movie to have here.
Oh, good. Me too.
Because it feels like indie, but it's accessible and it has the comedic element.
Yeah, and there's chicks in it.
Right? Is that right? So
Yay.
let's talk. Is that important? You hear these conversations about women in comedy and all this
Yeah,
stuff. And
yeah.
what do you think about the direction of those conversations and the point of them?
Well, I think it's crappy that we have to have the conversation, first of all. We shouldn't be even having a conversation about, wow, there's so many great comedies for women these days. Like, that shouldn't be a conversation. That should just be the norm. Like,
Of course,
there should
yeah.
be great comedies for men and women all the time, and then we wouldn't have to talk so much about it. But because we have to talk about it, I feel like we really actually have to talk about it, and I think it's great that this festival, South by Southwest, made a big deal about our movie, wanted to premiere it here, and that is a huge vote of confidence, not only for our film, but for female-driven comedies. It's not all like girls who have a hard time with each other and fight, and like the female drama or the female sickness or my husband's mean to me, like female comedies.
Yeah.
Women are funny. Women want to laugh at other women. We want to relate to other women.
And it's allowed to be like dark and weird and twisted, and it doesn't back away from
How
making
come,
these
the guys are the ones that are always doing the dark, twisted comedies and saying the things that you're like, oh.
And dirty.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like, it's uncomfortable, but I'm still gonna watch.
I mean, the things that come out of my friends' mouths, my girlfriends' mouths, are hands down 1,000 times dirtier than any of the things I ever hear my guy friends say.
Well, I think that's why a lot of women who are portraying that side of things are doing really well these days, and movies or content in general that approaches it like that, because in the end, it's almost like what we're all thinking, but we're scared to say because it was in the past deemed as wrong, or you're like...
Or like, oh, nice girls don't talk like that.
Yeah.
But I do have to say, on this topic, that I don't always think that women need to always go for the shock value. Like, we're smart, we're funny, yes, we're dirty, but, it doesn't always have to be that. It doesn't always have to go to that level. Like, it doesn't have to always go blue to be really smart and funny.
We hope you enjoyed that live chat from the Samsung Blogger Lounge at South by Southwest. To watch another great one, click right here. Subscribe, like, let us know what you think. Tweet us at What's Trending using the hashtag Samsung South by Southwest.